Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to use library resources to find historical film reviews. So this could be really helpful if you're interested in learning more about the context of when a film first premiered. In this video, I'm going to use one database in particular, but you might have other options as well. So if you don't find what you need using this database, you can always ask a librarian and we'll help you out. So I'm starting on the library's homepage, library.colum.edu, and because I want to use one specific database, I'm going to go to where it says Quick Links and click on Databases. This is the fastest way to get to one database in particular if I already know its name. What I'm looking for is the historical New York Times, and I can filter down by all database types to newspapers just to make the list a little shorter. Scroll down on the page and you can see that we have the New York Times Historical Archive for 1851 to 2013. So if the film you're interested in falls in that date range, this is going to be a great resource for you. Notice as I mouse over and then click on this link, it has a friendly URL. So if you want to come back to that page that said libguides.colum.edu/NYT historical, that'll take you right back to the library's access. If you haven't already, you'll be prompted to log in with your Columbia ID and last name. Because I'm looking for specific date ranges and not just a general topic here, I'm going to use advanced search. The movie I want to find is Claudine, and I'm just going to click over here so you can see a visual. It's a 1974 film. And I'm just going to start really open. I'm going to search for the title. Now, it could show up kind of anywhere, except I want it to be part of the document title. So it doesn't have to be the whole title, but just somewhere in the title, I want to see that word Claudine. You might be tempted to select document type here because there is an option for a review if you're looking for movie reviews. However, I'm going to suggest not doing that because sometimes movie reviews show up as articles instead. So for now, let's keep it kind of open. I could change dates here, but I'm going to wait and do that in the results. So all I've done is click Claudine as part of the document title, and we're going to hit search. Now the biggest help here is going to be to adjust the publication date. And the reason I waited until this point is just because it's a little easier to see the visual. So I know that this came out in 1974. I'm going to adjust the publication date range. So I'm just bringing back that decade, and then I hit update. And that takes us down to only 9 results, which is really easy to take a look at. And you can see here that not all of them are about the film, but many of them are. So Cheers for Claudine, 1974, that seems promising. Claudine, funny film. So these, even this one, a publication, pins movie hopes on Claudine. So this is going to be a great way to find those reviews, even though the film title wasn't particularly unique. Being able to filter down by publication date helped a lot. So from here, you can just click on the result. And for these historical newspaper archives, you're going to be able to see the full text as a PDF. So you can read it here. And you also get to see it in context with the rest of the page. So remember, this is a New York Times article that was printed in a newspaper. So this is the article. It's not particularly long, a couple pages as it shows up here. But you can also look at this page view and see how it would have shown up on the whole newspaper page. So you see it starts here. this can be kind of interesting because you can see what else was going on at the time, just as a quick view. So that's how to use the historical newspapers archives for the New York Times to find film reviews from the year a particular film premiered.